Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play back in colony survival. Our colony is growing, our castle is growing. I did a bunch of homework kind of between episodes. Mostly I kind of filled in the lake a little bit, so we've got a little more room out front. I've got more to do on that front. And again, we're trying to clear out some area in front of the castle, all the way around the castle, so we can extend our hedge maze to go all the way around the outside of the castle and get the zombies, kind of force the zombies to have to swirl around our castle a few times before they can make their way into this courtyard. And then we'll extend the courtyard as well, and probably extend those two stone walls that our guards are standing on just to get more punch, more guards. But right now it's nighttime. Nighttime is just starting. I set up some, so I don't want to fill in that land now. Maybe when day comes, we'll head out there and push this out a little bit further so we can get started on that maze out that way. You can see up top, I've got some build orders. So I've got builders adding floors to our castle as we go. But since it's nighttime and we can't head out where the zombies are, I'm thinking maybe we start to move some of those farms on the first floor, move those out, and we can even think about moving these, starting to move these workstations out. In fact, I guess we already took down the workbench that we had down here at one point. All right, cabbage. Let's pick a plot for cabbage. I don't know if we have any more farm plots open. This has got more slots for bees, but we're going to keep that bees. That's all flax. That's full. Let's see what else we got. We'll plop down maybe a couple cabbage. Oh yeah, we've got room. Here's our... Is this wheat or flax? It's so hard to tell. I think that's wheat. And then over here we have nothing. So we can plant over here. Boy, I thought I saw... Yeah, I'm seeing some artifacts here. Maybe it's shadow or something. Anyway, this is where we can plant some cabbage. Let's take a look at our inventory and see where we're at with cabbage. I think we have a ton of it, if I'm not mistaken, right? It looks like a box. 1,516 cabbage. What is this even used for? Let's drop a stove down here. Whoops. Let me put it in the hotbar. Just see if I can see what recipe uses cabbage. Raw fish. Perpetual stew does not. Our cake hopefully doesn't. Look at that. We're short on water buckets of all things. We're going to have to look at our settings here for buckets. Not crazy, but raw fish. So perpetual stew is being held up on raw fish. I'll tell you what, somebody mentioned that the cooked fish, right, is being used. This is kind of a luxury item. It's not really a meal item, from what I understand. Now, I could be wrong, but when we have the cooked fish set to infinite, we are starving out having raw fish available for this perpetual stew, which gets us, I'm pretty sure it gets us more points. This is 15 points per day of use on cooked fish. This is 40 points when eaten, and I'm guessing they need to eat this every day. So we got a few things to do here to configure. And then we just saw the perpetual stew, or I take it back, the luxury meal here needs 10 cabbage. So that's what's chewing up that. And we probably need to get more of these going too. Let's see. Where are we at with luxury meals in inventory? Can dump that. 0. Yeah, we need more of that. And, oh, cooked fish is it? Oh man, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Look at raw fish, 0. Let's go solve that problem before we plant cabbage. Or, well, we're right here. Let's plant cabbage. And then we'll go solve the raw fish problem. We got plenty of meals, so we're okay. This wall... People need a way to get up to this wall. They can kind of come down the side and come up here, I guess. But it probably wouldn't hurt to put one little step here so that they can come straight through that door, hop up here, and then man the wall when they need to. And then once they're up here, they can walk along. And they could come through here and hop up too. I mean, that's probably just as good. But we'll leave one little block there, and then let's do some cabbage. Cabbage is every little plot, right? Every little cell. There's no spacing. Let's go to farm, food, cabbage farmer. Boom. How much space do I have? I've got, if I want to leave a space in between, then I've got 13. So I could do 6 and 6 and leave a row in the middle, right? Let's do 6 by 6. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a perfect calculation here for this. I'm going to go 6 by 6. And I'm actually going to do, I'm going to leave a space in between. Boom. I'm not going to leave a space in between here. 6 by 6. We're going to do 4 of these. Boom. And let's just get a couple crates put down here. Boom and boom. That's good. That's our cabbage farmer. So let's go ahead and recruit for that. We're going to recruit a lot. So let's just see what we can do. 35 spare beds. Oh, 26. So we got 9. Some of those I think are builders. Let's look at the jobs. Builders. Where are you, builders? Construction workers, 7. I guess that's not that bad. All right, let's take up the cabbage farm that's over here. Looks like the day shift is starting. I'm just going to yank this up. Take this, and I may even put a digger on this just to save time. Construction, digger, you, and then we'll let a digger clean that up. Now I think we've got daylight coming. Yep, let's hop over. And I'm gonna, hopefully that guy's gonna get taken out. Let's put some blocks on and some temperate grass. And let's extend this out a bit. You can see kind of what I'm doing. This is going to need to go out a ways. We may end up covering up the whole lake, unfortunately. It looks cool, but we kind of need to make sure we've got adequate defenses. Yeah, I think if I were to do it again, I wouldn't build maybe so close to the water. But you need the water, that's the thing. I guess you could do the water pumps. The water wells, the automatic wells. We'll do this while we've got some daylight. It doesn't last very long. The daylight doesn't. And then we'll go back in and we'll figure out what's going on with our fish production. I know those guys got drowned out. Maybe they, actually, maybe those guys got taken out. We'll have to keep an eye and make sure no one else is getting killed. Not doing the best job placing blocks here. We could have a builder do this and just come out during the day. I just have a feeling they'd get wiped out. Might still be faster than me doing it. Even if we lose some colonists. But, because I am not that fast doing this manual placing of blocks. We're not going to fill in the whole area. I'm just basically putting this so we don't fall in the water every time we walk through here, or if we do dig later on, we won't fall through the water. But I'm going to put the temperate grass up at the level where it is now, and we'll just have a gap kind of in the middle. I don't think we'll use it. It's a safe zone. We're still... Oh, we're not in the safe zone. Look at that. I thought we had more room in the safe zone. Interesting. Oh, well. Yeah, we may have to extend the safe zone. How are we doing on points? We're doing pretty good. I think I'm going to let it get up to 400. And then, yeah, see, that's pain. Falling in the water. Don't like it. I think I'll let the points get up to 400, and then we'll increase the point capacity. I don't think there's anything urgent we need right now. We don't need it expand the safe zone yet. We got plenty of room. We don't need more colonist space, I don't think, or the ability to recruit more colonists. We may just let it ride this time and increase the limit. And then we'll start doing more efficiency. Or we could do efficiency. Let's see, do we have enough for efficiency? 200,000, let's do that. That's maybe a better choice. All right, let's head up here. I have to take that block out, and let's start doing. Here's, here you can see where I push the water back. We can solve that. I may leave it just as it is for now. We may solve that a little bit later. I think we're safe here. Yeah, they can get up and down. So let's do more temperate grass. All right, we got zombies coming onto us now. Let's we'll head back. I've got this little thing here. I'll explain that in a bit. Once we get to building the maze out. But let's head back in. And let's see what other farm we can move. I think we got the chicken stuff, right? Or no, let's go after the fish. See what's going on with the raw fish and all that. Those guys are down here. No one's here. No one is here. All right, let's solve that problem. We need food. Water gatherer. Let's do... Oh no, look at that. Our water's gone because we didn't replace it. Oh shoot. I have to burrow to get more water. Or we could do the wells. Let's see about this. Water pump. Bronze anvil. I make these by hand. Let's get some of these made. How do we want to do that? Can I just fill this space in with maybe... Let's put some temperate grass down along here. Oh, but I can't fish out of that. Can I? Shoot. Yeah, we need real water. There is a way to do this. To steal a water block. There is a cheat to get our water back. We kind of need that cheat. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to go fetch that and get water put back in our little trough here. All right, so I left that on camera here. I didn't really talk during it, but you could see what I did there. I just did a little code here to get to get our water back. Thought about doing the well, but I don't know if that would solve for fishing. I don't know if I could fill up a trough, but I think we can fish along here. Let's get our stuff going here, our water gatherers. Not that. Boom. Oh, he's already selected. I'm going to do 3 of these guys. We'll hire for these. And then how about 3 fishermen? Dude, fishermen. Okay, we're going to have to recruit for this. We're doing a lot of recruiting lately. That means lots more zombies. In fact, maybe we could, just in the interest of making sure we got enough, let's dig this out a little bit further. Hopefully we won't hit water and run into that same problem that set us back a bit. I'm going to push this out, I don't know, 3 or 4 blocks. Extend our trough. And then maybe tell you what, I might put 2 more of each. Yeah, I think I'm going to put 2 more of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. Tempted to do 3 more of each, tell you the truth. 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 2 more of each. Let's see here. That's fishermen. We can put 2 more of those guys and then 2 more water collectors. All right, and then we'll recruit for that. Colony recruit. We got the ability to recruit 54 more colonists, so we're in good shape there. That hopefully will get us going. Now, for the cooked fish. Boy. These are the ovens. And that is probably the next thing we actually want to move up to the 3rd floor, right? We got 4 ovens here. Pretty important. Okay, we're starting to bring in some water buckets. It says this is made in the water pump. Raw fish. Be nice to see this climbing. There we go. We're starting to get raw fish. You can just look here at the recipe for the stew. I'm going to put the cooked fish. How about we put that at 3,000? At least it's not infinite. And that'll hopefully leave some fish for the perpetual stew. That's pretty high, but we'll leave it there because I just don't want to have to come back for a long time. And then luxury meals are doing good. This is all made where? Yeah, at the stove. We're going to need more stoves. Okay, so there, I think we solved that problem. Now we got barley. Where do we want to put barley? We got to go find a plot of land. I think we're full up here, right? We did the cabbage over here, is that right? Nope, that's the flax. Cabbage must be over in this corner, like straight ahead. And then we got wheat, I think, over here. Wheat. There's cabbage. We should have plenty of that. So now we want barley. And that would be maybe right out here. Makes the most sense. We got a nice place all lined up. Lighting is done. I think we've got the inset effect. Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah, we're gonna stick with how we got it. All right. Barley. Let's do kind of the same thing we did next door. This first floor, at least we don't need planters because we're building right on the dirt. Barley, barley. Food. Barley. go. Let's see how much we got. I got 12. Let's do 6s and let's do 6x6. I'm kind of liking that for these fields. 6x6 and a 6x6. And then let's leave a space and do a 6x6. Whoops. And then we'll put the crates in between on this part here. So there's 4 barley farmers. I think we had 2, so this is doubling. I guess I can take up the other ones first, and then we will do the recruiting. I'm a little nervous about how many people we've been recruiting. We've got quite a bit. Recruit to fill all jobs. Okay, there was somebody extra. They only took 1 person. We can take this up. And this up. And let's get a digger to do the dirty work here for us. He'll take all this up for us. Boom. We'll put the work spot over here. Doesn't matter a whole lot. That one can come up. Now chickens. Chickens. Where do we want the chickens? I thought of doing this underground. Because they're not, you know, they don't need to be outside. We do have a ton of space. If I'm honest, we have a lot of space. So maybe we don't need to use the underground stuff too much. Let's do our chickens out this way. Okay, these guys are doing their thing. How about... Oh, not there, but here for chicken. We got tons of room. And those guys, I think we want to do like a 3x something. Let's put a block here so guys can get up on the wall. We're going to have a door. We do have a door over here somewhere. Yeah, it's over there. It's not symmetric. Our castle is definitely not symmetric. Let's start chickens here and see what we come up with. Food, chicken farmer, boom. If we do a 3x7, 3x9 is too large. How about 3x7s? How much space do we have this way? We want to leave room. We've got 14, right? So we could do... We've got 14. Let's do 3x7s this long way. Boom. Right. And then let's put our things here. I know there, like I said, there's definitely more efficient ways. I think I was doing it a little more towards the inside. Or no, right in the middle. We can do dead middle. What am I thinking? Boom. I know this is more than we need. But I'm planning for the future here. All right, that's it. 4 chicken farmers. We only had 2 before. Or we only had 1 before. Let's see, how are we doing on barley? Do we have a ton? Yeah, we have a ton. So we should be okay with the barley farms we have. Let's remove that. Heck, this can go. And a digger. Get a digger to do the dirty work. It occurred to me recently we haven't tried the special digger. We haven't done we haven't spent any time with the tech tree. We need to produce iron. That's what's kind of holding us up on that. All right, we have cleared out most of this floor. We need to get these crafting stations out of here. How about these stoves? We're nighttime. I still got to do more expansion out here, but I think we're still... Are we right at the change of shifts? Not sure if we're just coming into nighttime or if we're just coming out. May have missed an opportunity there, but let's go up and work on our little workstation layout. We've got some building to do up there. Not here. right here. We got walls and lighting to figure out. More beds to place. Let's do some of this. Drop some beds on my hotbar. Boom. Oh, is that poorly placed? It really is. I think what I want to do is actually cheat these over by one. That or not. Not crazy about losing. Well, I guess I'm losing one bed, right? It's not the end of the world. That's fine. That is fine. We'll do with that here. Pop these down. I think we're going to have plenty. I don't want it to look all jammed in. This does cost us a few beds, but I think we'll be fine. We'll just see. So we got the other areas. If we had to, we could just make all beds in there. These kind of these other opposite walls that we're not using yet. Let's fill this out. And now we want to put down some workstations. And I think I want kitchens. So this is our... These workbenches. Let's see how we're doing on some of this stuff. Bread and crate. I still have to learn what that's used for. I don't know if that's for trading. Coated planks. We could kick this up. Just going to up some of these limits here as we get bigger. Planks. Let's see how we're doing on some of this. With firewood, we have our own thing for that. I wonder if I could turn this down. If this is shared with the other, that cutting log, the other guys who are doing firewood, I wonder if I should be turning this down and not having these workbenches do it, because they're probably a little less efficient. I don't really know. We definitely need to get some light here. Let's see. I'm just looking for things we might be short on, so I can get a feel for how many of these workbenches I should place. Copper nails. These are all in the hundreds. Copper tools. Let's crank these limits up a bit. Plaster, yeah, we haven't really used this. Trader needs coated planks and crates. Not sure what that's all about. Bread and crate 5. Bread and crate needs a bread crate. There's a bread crate and there's a bread and a crate. So it's going to use a crate. I see. All right. We could probably kick all these things up just so we have them ready for when we want them. This guy needs linen and bronze coin. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Just going to take those up one each. Yeah, the splitting stump. That's the one I was really talking about. I don't know if that shares the log production or not. Anyway, let's do at least one more of these guys. Okay. Looks good. Let's recruit so I don't forget. Oh man, look at all that. It must have been for the other farms or something. I'm not sure why that that went up. That took so many people just now. Can build these walls. We got our little hallway here. Let's maybe put lights in a way that makes sense. Still looks pretty bright. Too bright. All right. Here, let's see. How do we want to do lights here? How about above the third bed from each side? Something like that. Seem reasonable? These walls are going to be a little harder to have a builder do because they're in an odd shape. We won't do all of this, but we'll just get a little bit started. Let's grab some more. Tell you what, that might be enough for light. All right, we got 3 of those guys going. This is another crafting area. Let's get our ovens here. I can see it's getting light outside. I probably should be out there doing that work. We know we want crates back here. 4 of them. And then we want 4 ovens. Got 2. I can craft a couple more. Put that down. I think I can craft those. Can I not craft those? Maybe I need those to get made for me. Yeah, I don't see them. All right. Let's go take out the ones downstairs. We got 4 down here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use all those upstairs and maybe even add 2 more if we get some crafted in time. 1 more floor up. And there's our workers. 1, 2, and then what do we say? Yeah, we talked about maybe moving these guys. Didn't we move them? That couple, I could have sworn I moved those guys out a little bit. Yeah, these guys I did. So these guys might need to... Oh, no, they're fine. I think they're fine. It just has to do with the way the beds are set up. Let's take this out. Get some crates down. I'll leave a space for now. I don't know if we'll keep that space. There's 2 more. Whoops. Not quite like that. 1, 2, 3. Do I have more? I want 2 more. Let's see if they've been built. I don't see them. You guys might see them. Might have to wait. I don't see a way to handcraft those. Just scanning the inventory. There they are. There's 2 right there. We'll take them. And so that gives us 8. That should help improve things. Let's recruit. We got 48 more colonists, so we'll recruit, fill out jobs. Now that's interesting. That didn't take anybody. Might be when our builders are finishing jobs, they kind of become available as workers. Lights here. What did I really do here? I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the 6th block, we did light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we did a light like there. I think we did the same thing here. Not like that. Their lighting scheme. Let's take a look outside. Is it daytime? Should I be running out there? It looks dark. Yeah, not yet. Although I don't see anybody. Not paying attention if whether the day is just starting or the day is just ending. Let's build up another wall here. There might be something we can do decor-wise. It's looking pretty, it's looking pretty medieval. We may be able to maybe replace these floors with wood or something a little bit later. And just kind of dress it up. It's looking a little stark to me, right? Almost looks like a dungeon. So we don't want to do that. We want our colonists to be happy. So we'll see, give some thought to what we can do to make this look a little nicer. Let's get some lights here. We said 5, 1, 2, and then here, boom, boom. No, that. I think that's right. It's taken shape. It is taking shape. Everybody is sleeping, so that's one obvious way to tell it's nighttime. I'm gonna do a little more building. It's a big part of the game, so it's hard to do all of this off camera. These feel low. I think we can make these doors a little taller. In some places, at least. Maybe these guys aren't so bad, but coming into these big rooms. Let's go with bigger doors and see how that works. All right, this is a little cramped in here. I think we're like that, roughly. Yeah, this is a tight quarters in here. Well, we leave that one as a little bit of a shorter entrance. it's a little snug in here. But less people to hear snoring, I suppose. Cool. Cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We got more bunks here. Okay, it's daytime. It's getting to be daytime. Let's do another wall, and then we will we'll head out and see about expanding our perimeter so we can eventually get working on that maze and have the zombies do a little bit more wiggling around the castle in range of our guards so we can pick more of them off. Not rely so much on that hedge, that one little courtyard we've got set up. Dark in here. Let's take care of the lights. All right, that's good enough. We're making progress. We're making progress. Falling down the stairs here. Let me hop back up real quick and just get this last little section done. Let's head outside, downstairs. I think we're okay. It's got to be right at day shift. We done with zombies? Nope. Still a bunch here. Look at this. Are these the stragglers? They might be. I'm a little nervous how the guards on this wall aren't able to take shots because these guys are so close. We'll take care of that maybe, or maybe that won't be as much of an issue once we get this this maze fully implemented in here. Yeah, we gotta wait for those guys, unfortunately, a little bit. Oh, what? Is this the end of the day? Oh, man. Did we miss the entire daytime? How's that possible? Looks like everybody's going to bed. Thought we just saw them wake up. Oh, no, they're going to bed. Yeah, I keep missing it. I'm going to have to do it between episodes, apparently. Man. But we've got a lot of zombies here, though, for end of the day. Is everybody just going to get meals? What's going on here? I think so. Yeah, they are. Look, they're just getting their meals. So we're going to make that better. You can tell on the third floor, whatever, the fourth floor, one we were just working on. You can tell we've got that set up a little bit better with the grocer nearby. So I think that's going to be an improvement. I got to be careful here. These guys are probably going to come after me. But I kind of wanted to expand this out a little bit more. I was surprised that our safe zone doesn't go out as far. We expanded it twice, but we're only out this far. That'll get us started. That'll get us started. Once we can get a little bit of more platform out here, we can start thinking about the maze. In fact, I may just take a little bit of a detour to show you what's on my brain with regard to the maze. So let me get this row done, or maybe a row and a half done. This. And then I'll show you what at least I have in mind. We'll maybe get this filled up with water. There's a real easy way to do it. But I'm going to hold off for now. What are we doing here for zombies? Not too bad. I don't see anybody coming. So yeah, it's almost like all the workers came up, went to their workstation, and then decided, hey, I gotta go get something to eat, and walked way far away to go get their little meal and their luxury items. So we'll improve that for sure. All right, so here's what's going on over here? This block doesn't belong. Boom. All right. What I want to do, what I want to do is something like, I guess that could just stay too high. Just, we're not going to do the whole thing. I'm just showing you what I'm thinking of. I'll leave room to walk around. So I'm thinking they're going to wind their way around, right? And then they're going to have to wiggle through this thing. Let me grab more grass. Keep an eye on zombies. And then when I'm done with this, yeah, we'll have to wrap up the episode. So I kind of want this to be a dead end so that the zombies don't come so close to here, because I don't think these guards can actually hit them when they're right up next to the wall. So that's the reason for this little gap. But the goal would be they come in through here. They're probably not going to do it now because they've got other ways to get through. But you can kind of see what I'm doing, right? Force them to snake around back and, you know, zigzag through this maze. Let's take a look at what that looks like. I can kind of maybe safely do this. There we go. And have that wind all the way around. All the way around. And then have it keep winding around the whole castle, right? As we expand our safe zone. That way our guards get a lot of shots while they're doing their thing here. Wiggling around. Right? And then after this, there'd be another row. You know, there or another ring, I guess, around the castle. And then once they get in here, so they finally make it through and they're finally able to get near the flag. Then we have just maybe a zigzag maze through here or something. All the way. Or something where we can take advantage of these walls. I'm going to take this out just for safety. Zombies are coming, so let's head in. But I still want to have these stone walls shoot out and have those guards there because it's just an extra layer of protection. There's a big, you know, that's a ton of guards. They're shoulder to shoulder basically. Whereas on the walls here, they're still spaced one apart. And those walls, they are stacked up. So I want to keep that shooting out to here. So we'll have to figure out how to weave these guys, zigzag them around, and then zigzag them around this way. And then maybe come across down, you know, some way to take advantage of this space. So they're wiggling around as much as they can. And then they end up, I guess, taking a straight shot in towards the middle, or they come in along the side. You know, there still has to be a path for them to get to the banner. But that's what I'm thinking. And that will allow us to place guards along the exterior walls and have them have something to shoot at. The zombies will be taking their time moving through there. Let's take a quick look. If we can see that from over here. Maybe the best way is over on this side and look out. There's our berry farms. We should look at, I think at the top of the next episode, we'll look at our inventory and see how we're doing on everything. We were having issues with fish. Like right now, they're obviously going to come around because it's the shortest path. But eventually, this will be closed off. And it's like, you've got to come through that. In fact, we could do that like right now if we wanted to. Just seal this off. And they've got to start wiggling through there. But eventually, they're going to enter that whole maze, like maybe over here, where my crosshair is, and they're going to have to go all the way around to even get to this little part of the maze that exits into the courtyard. That's how we, at least that's my idea for how to get them walking long distances in front of our guards. But yeah, let's wrap this episode here. We made some pretty good progress. We extended the island a little bit. You know, we extended our territory a little bit. We placed down more kitchens. We're working on the barracks. We cleared out the first floor. Eventually, we'll get all those workstations out of there, and we can replace that entire floor with the wood, so it looks consistent. And then we talked about maybe replacing some of the floors in here so they look better in these, at least in the rooms or something. Could look at some different tiles. I know we're going to get some cool lanterns. But in between episodes, I'll try and do a little homework. I'll keep the building going up vertical. Got builders working like crazy. But man, yeah, our castle is growing. We're in good shape. But look at these zombies. Oh man. We need to be thinking about that zombie defense. We're getting a lot more of them. Incidentally, even that little thing I just did has pushed the zombies out to where they're easier to hit, right? They're coming in kind of where these guards on the wall, the far wall, are able to take aim a little better. So I think that's actually an improvement already. But there's a lot. There's a lot. And there's going to be more, right? We keep hiring more colonists. I'd like to see these guys take more shots, but they're not doing too much. And I'm nervous about the third floor, if they're even going to be productive at all. But again, we'll take these stone walls straight out quite a ways. That'll be a whole bunch more guards, or room for more guards. But look at these guys come. Look at that. This whole line of them. But yeah, eventually they'll be having to wiggle through here, and our guards will have a lot more time to get at them. But for now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this content. I enjoy putting it together for you. And thanks again to everybody who's been giving the thumbs up. That really helps my tiny channel grow and helps these videos get seen by more people. So just really want to thank you for that. Appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode.